Hello friends, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Today, we are going to begin our journey into the final area of the game, Ikana Valley. But before we do that, I need to do a little prep work. I need to get a fair number of items before I actually get to exploring Ikana Valley proper. And for anyone who doesn't know, the reason for that is there is a section called the Ikana Well. Now, the Ikana Well is a bit of a, we'll say like a pseudo-maze structure, where we have to hand in items in order to progress. And most of the time, those items are either from bottles or consumable items, so like bombs and whatnot. So, I happen to remember from a old guidebook I used to read quite a lot when I was a kid. I just really enjoyed reading it. The guidebook listed off a number of items that were needed in order to get through the well as quickly as possible. And I'm someone who never really liked scary things as a kid, and the bottom of the well is kind of unnerving for anyone who's never done it. So I took it upon myself to follow the guide and get all of the things that you need beforehand. That way, when I go into the well, I am all decked out, and I just get through as fast as possible, and no worries whatsoever. So I just have to make my way around places in order to find all the things I need. And quite frankly, there are a lot of different things you need in order to comfortably get through the well. Now, the one thing about the well, and this is a cool thing, other than the first two roadblocks, one of which is completely optional, every other thing you need to get through the well is in the well. And now that I say that out loud, maybe some of the things that you need for the correct path are on the optional path. I don't quite remember. But I do know the quickest way through. And I just need to find a few sub-areas here. I just need a grotto for the next little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's a lot of bottle-related items, like bugs and fish, water, hot water even in some cases. Deku nuts actually are a... come on, there was a bug there and you know it. Like, just a lot of consumable things. So this is where having a lot of bottles is a good idea. Now let's see, there's one. And there's two. I don't need Deku sticks, really, but I am going to take some just in case. Now, the big thing with the well, there are torches you can light going throughout the well in order to light it up, because it is dark down there. In doing so, you are also carrying a flame towards the end goal, which you need fire in order to light up torches to get the well's important item. Now, as someone who's played this game quite a bit regularly, it is very, very unlikely that you will ever go through the well without access to magic and fire arrows, because you do kind of need that in order to progress. But it is neat that the well is designed in a way where, at the very least, you can carry Deku sticks with a lit flame on them throughout the well. Now, of course, as you hand off items, you probably do lose your lit Deku stick going through, but you are able to carry a lit torch through the doors, so it's set up well enough. Now, how's that? That's 8. I'll take 2 more. Yeah, I just want 10 bombs, 10 Deku nuts. I got fish, I got bugs. There we go. And I fairly certain I remember milk being a thing that I need too, so we got that. Now, I did go and buy a bottled milk from the Gorman Brothers, but if you do know the other feature of Epona's song, you can go find a grotto with cows, or you can even go to Romani Ranch and get a bottle of milk from the cows there that are out in the open. But you can get a bottle of milk that way. I just went for the Gorman Brothers because it is quicker. Just pay up 50 rupees and there you go. Not like they'll remember the next time I travel back in time. Haha. So then one of the last things we do is we come to the swamp. And we visit the magic bean vendor here. And I believe we need 5 magic beans. Now, as I was saying a bit ago, because I don't think I elaborated too much. So other than the first 2 locations to get into the well, first off, every other thing is in the well. But the 2 things that are not in the well that you need to have beforehand. 5 magic beans to go down the required path, and blue potion to get down the optional path. Now you just need 5 magic beans for this part, so I don't have to spend too much more. I withdrew 300 rupees, and I'm almost down to just a third. There we go. Now, the blue potion... Oh, wait a sec. I need to get my bugs. Come on, bugs. I need you back in the bottle. There we go. I thought I had the ocarina there. So, blue potion. The way you would think to get the blue potion is to visit the potion shop here in the swamp. But you would also have to have the Mask of Sense and a way to gather the mushrooms in order to get the blue potion that way. For anyone who wants a quicker, more expensive option, there is a Deku in Ikana that sells blue potion for 100 rupees. So if you need to, you can get it there. Alright, now that we took care of that owl statue on the last cycle, now we can begin Ikana Valley exploration. That's gotta be a scary thought here. The, having mummies circling, the house. Could you imagine if mummies were just circling your house? Like, bring him out. Bring him out. Like, I'd be freaked out in every which way possible if there were mummies like that. So we'll figure that out in a sec, but I do have to get a heart piece from here. Now, here's a funny little thing I recently discovered playing this game. So, if you remember, healing troubled spirits, that's basically what these Poes are. I'm gonna try playing the Song of Healing. So, they laugh at us, thinking, oh, you can't use that here. Now we'll talk to you. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. You cannot heal all souls with that song. If you played the Song of Healing beforehand, this ghost acknowledges that, and that's really cool. If you have faith in your skills and might, then try saving these wandering spirits. The earthly cost to you will be 30 rupees. I'd like to be able to take that much, but I shall take 10 rupees. Play the Song of Healing, you get this discount. So 10 rupees. Defeat the ladies within the time limit and rest their souls in peace. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Mercy is the least I can offer. So it is kind of funny how in Ikana Valley, not even just here, the secret shrine that you'll eventually go to later also has a similar health restriction put on it. And that's for reasons I don't get. Like, I understand, but it's like, really, was that necessary? Because the, oh, that was close. The secret shrine limits your ability to go into certain rooms based on your maximum health. There we go. Like, I get that it's an endgame thing, and it's saying, oh, you need to have enough of the game explored with the heart pieces in order to get here. And that part I can understand. But, like, placing such a heavy restriction is quite a bit. There we go. If one doesn't spin, I know it's one of the three others. You can lift your... There we go. Straight ahead. If you put down your shield, your camera does go back just enough you can make out the other silhouettes. And there we go. It seems their souls have been healed. I give to you this earthly possession which the ladies kept. Take it, Link. There we go. That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. I knew you would be coming here. Now my own soul has been healed too. With that. Yep, and even disappears too. Alright, well that takes care of that heart piece. That's out of the way. Now then. Let's head into here. Now we got something way back a few episodes ago. We can finally put it to use. What business have you in Ikana Kingdom, land where only the dead roam? This is no place for one as full of life as you. Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That is fine. If that is the case, then sleep gently to the melody of darkness that the great composer Sharp shall play, and join the ranks of the dead. So, we just stand there. Sharp will just keep playing a melody, and like we're cursed right now in a way, and as long as we stay in here, we'll just keep taking damage until we die. But we have a melody that washes away curses! It's time for the Song of Storm's required use. What is this? This song? No, it can't be. This song. Quite the reaction from Sharp there. But the Song of Storms does wash away the curse of the cave. And it's funny how that curse was just keeping the water level lowered. I don't know, maybe it made the water too thick for it to rise up to create the waterfall here. Hey Gibdos, you like music? I just noticed there. Tingle's in a different location. Like, Tingle's not overlooking the spot near the well. Like, I know I should be reacting to the Gibdos here, just like completely stopping in their tracks right now, but I'm more shocked about Tingle not being in his regular location. Like, that to me is more shocking than the Gibdos. Although I will say, how much pain must these Gibdos be in right now for this song? It's like, we must return to our earthly graves. Who needs a Song of Storms? You just need that tune. Man, I've never noticed that Tingle was in a different location there. That is so shocking to me. Flat, my dear brother, forgive your foolish brother who dreamt of the revival of the royal family. Ye who do not fear the dead. With my brother's song, you have broken the curse that was placed upon me. It is all thanks to you. We dead should not be lingering here in this land. It was all a trick of the masked one who had upset things. If you truly do not fear the dead, I wish for you to go to the temple in this land and sever the root of the evil curse that torments us. To do that, I, the only one who knows the way into the temple, shall direct you to the king. The king is in the ruins of Ikana Castle, awaiting the coming of the one who will break the curse. I have made my final request. Bye-bye, Sharp. Alright, now that we've got that figured out. So right now we would go to Ikana Castle, but as we see there, over there, the door is locked, and the side entrance is blocked by a light source block. But we come out here, we see this little girl. There's like, what the heck is going on here? But it seems she's a bit shy, you know? But one thing I do know about children is they are just as curious. If we make noise, she'll come to investigate. Now we just wait for this little girl here to walk away a bit. There we go. And we are in the house. Now, here's a fun question. Did this scare anyone as a kid? I, at the very least, was unnerved. Can't remember if I was scared. I was definitely unnerved. However, I do know to heal troubled souls and spirits, Song of Healing, and for a very touching scene. Father? Father! Pamela! What have I been doing this whole time? You haven't been doing anything. You had a bad dream. You were just having a little nightmare. You gotta imagine how that feels. Like, you're not fully mummified. Like, because what happened here is, Pamela's father, in this case, I don't think he's ever given a name, went to explore the well and got captured by the Igos and got mummified, but not like fully turned into a Igdo. So imagine living not as a full-on Igdo, but as a partial Igdo. Like, can you imagine how much torment like you'd have to go through for that? But as a result, we have the Igdo mask. And like you can even see in here too, like even the bear got mummified. Alright. And it's even nice that the Song of Healing tune keeps playing as you're in here for this bit. So you get to listen to it for a little while. It's very nice. Now as we leave, we can go back in and talk to the inhabitants. What you did for my father, thank you. But you helping us, it's a secret from my father. Whenever anything strange happens, my father immediately starts talking about doing research. And he does all kinds of crazy things, so... once he calms down a bit, I think I'll try convincing him to quit researching in this dangerous place and go back to town. So, if my father sees you again, I'm sorry. However, we just come down here and talk anyway. Oh, isn't this a fairy? Is this yours, young man? I am the famed academic who researches fairies, ghosts, and similar so-called supernatural phenomena. By the way, the song, Farewell to Igos, which the music box is now playing, drives away Igos. I discovered it after many years of researching Igos. In regards to ghosts, there isn't another academic who can match my knowledge, so ask me anything you like. Now, do you say the same thing again? It's been some time since I've seen a fairy this lively. Say, young man, would you prefer me to do research on this fairy? No, I don't think Tattle would like that. Are you curious about that picture? This is a mummified man. Its scientific name is Igdo. A tale in Ikana tells of a treasure that rests at the bottom of the well on the hilltop. Seems the spirits of those who become Igdos upon entering the well in search of that treasure still linger inside. It's been said going down there is a petrifying experience, so even the mummy hunter may become mummified. see what just happened to you. And then we got the Garo picture over here too. Are you curious about that picture? That is the ghost of a ninja. Its scientific name is Garo Robe. They are merely shells that are empty on the inside. They're the shells of spies from an enemy nation sent to investigate Ikana. They have been unable to forget their living days. Even now, their spirits, emptiness cloaked in darkness, continue to spy. According to rumor, those Garos frequently appear near the ranch on the far side of town. So that is the... well, we'll say it like the backwards logic of figuring out that, oh, the Gorman brothers were using the masks, so sightings of Garo. But yeah, Tingle, you are over here as opposed to like over there, more like over the water. What the heck, Tingle? Did the breeze blow you away or something? Alright. Well, we've got our ticket into the well, which is the Gibdo mask. So now even the Gibdo will recognize us as a Gibdo ourselves. So it's time to do this and get this over with. We're in the well. See, this is freaky. It's just Gibdos are standing there. Just standing there. Menacingly. Now, as you can see by the map in the bottom corner there are a lot of rooms here. It can get very confusing here. So thankfully, I will just be taking the shortest path to get to the end. Leave me something delicious to chomp on. Something that sprouts when it's watered. Preferably 5 of them. So right off the bat, this mummy wants beans! This, I bear you no remorse. And that's the basics of how we get through this place. So we will have other things to look out for. I mean, certainly fits the bill of final area. Now, this Gibdo is... oh yeah, we got wall masters to deal with too. Leave me something deliciously fresh. Now, something that's deliciously fresh that can be eaten, that's a fish. Now, this way through here is the required way, but we do have to make a detour this way. Leave me something that makes a blinding flash. Preferably 10 of them. So once again, I just know ahead of time. 10 Deku Nuts. So we'll make our way through here. And we come around to this spot. Leave me 10 refreshing blasts. In that case, it's bombs. So in this room here, as you can tell, a lot bigger than the pathways otherwise. 3 blue flames come together, and it's a Big Po. The only other location that Big Po's appear in the game, but we do need a Big Po in order to progress. So this is the one exception to we can't plan ahead, unless you were crazy and went to do Dompe's Night 3 treasure hunt and get the Big Po from there. If you did that, then you could skip this fight, use that Big Po as your ticket through, and you would be able to get through the well faster. And there we go. Big Po acquired. Okay, mask's still on. That's good. I always want to check, because the Gibdos can still freeze you if you're not wearing a mask. Oh yes, the eye switch. So now we'll go through this way. That wall master keeps trying to get me. Alright, from this point on, we can just go straight. So let's see. Leave me a ghost. A big one at that. Now, funnily enough, you can't use a small Po. You can't even think about using a small Po, I should add, because small Po's only appear... oh, there we go. Small Poes only appear in Stone Tower Temple. So there we go. It is time for milk. Okay, so I guess bugs aren't required unless you go to the optional areas. But that is the shortest way to get through this well. So now we are free. We can take off the Gibdo mask. Won't bother us. So I am lighting these torches with fire arrows. But if you were short on magic, but have the ability to get Deku sticks, you can carry a torchlight through the well and light up these torches that way. And the hidden treasure of the well is now ours. If you can't tell by the sun symbol, it's time to brighten up because we get the mirror shield. All right. Time for the light to become our friend, which is funny because it's about to turn night. So thankfully we get a brief chance to practice with the mirror shield and understanding how it works. Lights up sun blocks and lights up sun switches. Now with this, we can also go into the Castle of Ikana here in the front entrance gate. Alright, night of the first day. And we are in the ancient Castle of Ikana. Alright. Now, I have not done this whole place in a long time, so let's see if I remember how this all works. Alright, so I do know that right off the bat, we will be seeing a bit of a Redead ambush. Now, the cool thing with Redeads, they can't actually see. Redeads are blind. They can hear us. So if I just, you know, tiptoe past the Redeads here, they actually can't tell I'm here. Like that. Now, so as you can see, like, they heard me, but I stopped. So Redeads, you know, don't make a move. If you are having trouble with the Redeads, and let's just say you want to keep moving fast, you don't want to go around places, there is a cool Easter egg they put into this game. If you wear any of the undead masks in their presence, so in this case, Gibdo mask, Captain's hat, Garo's mask, they're just gonna dance. You know, it's fun. You can just wander around, and the Redeads will just, you know, break down into dance. Now, the funnier part is it makes them so easy to kill. So you want to farm rupees, this ain't a half-bad method. Alright. That's enough of the fun there for the now. Let's actually do this place. Oops, I will take that. Alright. So we got deck of flowers, right. Let's begin this. So just like the falling roof of the forest temple, we just have to get from flower to flower and not get crushed by the roof. If we are in the Deku Flower, we are not crushed. Alright, so that makes the first way there. Right. As you can tell, the top of the roof there is hot, as it is glowing red. So we can avoid that. Now, I do remember that this place is a little tricky. Alright, there's the hidden block. So that takes care of that. Oops, right. I should just have my regular arrows out for this one. that. Nothing else. Okay. Can I do this? Like, do I have enough range for this? I might have to make a bunny hood jump, depending. Okay, if I do this right, I think I can bunny hood this. Nice! Okay. Right by the bubbles. That works. Fill up a little bit. There we go. Been a while since I've been on the roof of this place. Because there is a hard piece over there I do need to get. Alright, yeah, right over there. So, yes, there's a switch there that I need to hit. Oops, wrong way. So, just have to go across the roof here. Oh, good, I just hit that. I thought I was gonna miss that. Because there's one funny thing I want to show. Now that I just remembered that was a thing. So we press this, moves that block. And we actually need that to be moved for something we're about to do. Okay, so we'll be able to make that via flower. There we go, he's not going to hit me down. So there was a hard piece on the other side, but nothing really to this side. So they decided to have a little fun. They put a little paper airplane on this little pillar here, which I think is very, very funny. Serves no purpose, but it is a little Easter egg if you do find it. Alright. Oops. Aha! There you are. Gotcha! Not today! Oops, I don't need that yet. So I think we hit that, right? Yes, timed that right. I actually remember struggling with this a few times, so I'm glad I managed to remember how this works. And heart piece. Ouch. Now, we are actually down to the last few hearts. Well, I would say, like, we still have a lot of heart pieces to go, but we're down to the last few stray heart pieces. Because I know 4 of those heart pieces will go to the deeds and their trades that I haven't taken care of yet. Let me just take care of our dancing undead friends here. There we go. There are 4 heart pieces that have to go to the moon trades, or not the moon trades, the moon quests. There are 4 heart pieces that go to the secret shrine, if I'm right. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. And there's 1 heart container from Twin Mold, so we have very few heart pieces left. Oh yes, you worked. Mask on, mask on. And you are the enemy, right. No. There's 1 enemy I never liked dealing with. There we go. It was Wall Masters. I hate how creepy those enemies are. Alright. But yeah, we're very few stray heart pieces away from finishing all this. Good. Yeah, not enough free. Aha. As you can see, they even do different dances depending on which Redead is programmed to do the dance. And they make such good fortune. Alright, now... Oh yeah, this Wizrobe fight! This one I haven't done in forever. I don't have a compass to guide me, but... Oh, no, I do have a compass to guide me. Woohoo! So, recently I have learned at how good swords are for dealing with Wizrobe. Ah, so close. If only I had the Great Fairy Sword. Gotcha. It really has been ages since I've done this. There's no reason to come this way if you have all the proper items to get through Ikana Castle in randomizers. So I've skipped this for, I think, every randomizer I've done. Alright. Well, look at that. I've made all my rupees back. Alright. So as you can see, like that hole there, let us get the light in. So if you didn't have the reminder as I did, here, see? You always miss things like this. Take a look. The rocks are cracked here. So you would think, oh, it's got to be a bomb, right? You try bombs, they don't work. So then you have to go for a bigger boom. And that is the powder keg's job. There we go. So now light will filter in to the first room, and we can use that to light our way. Now, because I've done that, I'm now going to take a quick exit back to Clocktown. Because happy hour at the bar is just about to close, and I want to get access to that delicious Termanian alcohol, otherwise known as Chateau Romani. So... just make our way over here. And thanks to all those redeads, I've made all the money I need to comfortably get Chateau Romani. There we go. I'll take Chateau Romani, please. So this will be good for things to do in Stone Tower Temple. So I don't have to worry about losing magic for the rest of this 3-day cycle. Ah, yes. Now I can make my way back to Ikana, and I can go in the front way this time. It just dawned on me that we're nearly done this game. Like, I just have to get through Stone Tower Temple and do a few other stray things, and this game is finished. Like, that's impressive. So we'll just make it in this way. As you can see, we'd be blocked off by that lights block. But thanks to our handy-dandy mirror shield, if I can get this to work, there we go. Now we can go in the front way, no problem. Now there are Garo ninjas around here as well, so if you pull out the Garo mask, you can get a few tips. So I don't want these redeads to be a problem. But we can take them out instantaneously now because we have light. Alright. So, light's just about to come up. Good timing on my part. So here we are in the King's Chamber. just going to set up a few things here because this is funny Easter egg things we can do. I think that's all I need. Kind of funny how that started on a bell. Oh, insolent one who has brought the unthinkable into a land as dark as Ikana. Allow me to make it very dark. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes just what kind of thing true darkness really is. Alright. So, fun thing with this, and these are cool little Easter eggs that we can do as well. Some of the masks that you see on my inventory right now can actually do something funny to these Stalfo soldiers. So, hey soldiers, time for you to dance. It's been a while since I've done this. It is fun. Dance till dawn. Okay. Do they still keep going? Well, they don't attack me at the very least. This is fun. I enjoy this. Okay. They danced till they were dead again. Alright. So the whole point is we have to bring light into the room in order to take the Stalfo soldiers out permanently. Thankfully, we just burn away the tapestry. And there we go. Now, another cool thing with this fight, the light in the room is dependent on what hour of the day it is. So, it's different every time. Well, almost every time. Now, this one. This is a funny one. Oh, Kita! Is it not Captain Kita? And then realizes, oh. But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done. So, funny little thing you can do. So you can stun Kita with light, but not damage. Oh, this one, I hate this. I don't think there's any way we can dodge this. So you want to avoid this attack as best you can. Yeah, so the mask gets attention, and then you get hit. Thankfully, Gilded Sword does make it a little easier to inflict damage. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, you did it again. I don't actually know if there's any way to dodge this. Like, if anyone does know a way to dodge this attack, let me know. Okay, well, at the very least, that ended it faster. Come on, get damaged. There. Now, same way as the Stalfos before, we just have to light Igos here, and we're good. Oh, come on, you want to keep dancing? Oh, I can pull out the mask again. You're blocking me. Get out of the way. I can still get him. Blocking you? The reason he beat us is because you were so feeble. Don't blame this on me. What? Just try saying that again to my bony face. Feeble. Feeble, 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 feeble. Shut up already. Don't look at me. I was once called the best swordsman in all of Ikana. The greatest swordsman in all of Ikana? You? Feeble. Draw your weapon. Huh? I'm telling you to draw your sword. How? Will you stop? What fools? Haven't you begun to understand? The kingdom being ruined and us left in this state. Isn't it petty, little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. These feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness. I am the king of Ikana Kingdom, Igos du Ikana. The spell binding that had been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry. To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of Stone Tower where the winds of darkness blow through. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it. It is far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge. And so, I grant to you a soldier who has no heart, one who will not falter in the darkness. And it's time for the final ocarina melody. Time for us to cast aside a shell of our former selves with the elegy of emptiness. Oh no, it's Ben! Yes, I do know all about that old creepypasta. The Elegy of Emptiness. It is a mystical song that allows you to shed a shell shaped in your current image. That's a bit of a tongue twister, actually. Say that 5 times fast. Playing the song while wearing masks to assume different forms, you'll be able to leave up to 4 empty shells, 1 for each form. Sadly, one of them is useless. This soldier who has no heart is your twin image, a shell of yourself that you will shed when the song commands it. On my kingdom, shine the light of justice. Well, there we go. Now, just because I did say one of these shells is useless, the reason I say so, you would typically use these empty corpses, as it were, to push down switches. The Deku is too light to push down switches. That is true even in the shell form. So just for the fun of it, I want to acknowledge that the Deku does have a shell. And there we go. Okay, you know what? I want to line all these up. I'm just having fun here. Oh yes, I kind of need the ocarina. Oops. Zormask here then. So just line up everybody here. Now the real annoying part is we do have to sit through the song every time we play the elegy. Thankfully that is something that I have skipped whenever I play randomizers. Like it's a bit of a cutscene skip type of thing. Let's see if I can't get this somewhat angled right here. Get everyone all lined up for a photo. So there we are. All 4 of the soldiers. It's kind of cool, actually. Get a good view here. So there's everyone all lined up. Like, I'll be honest, this is something I haven't really, like, done just for the fun of it. But that's every Heartless soldier in our undead army, as it were. Alright, well we got that taken care of. We're just gonna quickly make our way up to Stone Tower now. Am I on? We're on. Good. That way I don't get surprised. So yeah, we've got the Elegy of Emptiness, so now we can ascend up to Stone Tower. There we go. Let the light free you! And fill my wallet. So why don't we go do that now? Because getting up to Stone Tower takes a lot of patience. And even throughout all of my attempts playing this game, I've learned tricks to speed up the number of times you have to play the elegy, or I guess to put that into proper English, reduce the number of times you have to play it. So I'm gonna try to get up to Stone Tower as fast as I can, and we'll see how well that works. Ow. So time to begin the painful ascent of Stone Tower. But we do get a real good tune to do this to. Let's begin. So I think if I do this right, I only have to play the elegy 5 times. Oops. One thing I do want to be cautious of are these flaming keys. Because I have had times climbing Stone Tower where I have like completely lost all my progress due to one stray keys. And of course the BMOs here are like insane. There we go. Now, is this right? Yes. So there's the first one. Might as well just pull a mask out while we're at it. So that is the first one that we have to play. So we'll just take a little leap down here if I do this right. Thankfully I have double defense, so I can take as much pain as I want. And there is the second one. So I will just do this. Now, if you don't know any quick ways to get up Stone Tower, it's just figuring out the order that gets the blocks into a pathway, and then crossing the pathway. It's a neat puzzle, it's just really annoying to have to play the song. Ew. Thankfully the BMOs can be ignored if you're hiding. Also, the jumps are a bit lengthy, so Bunnyhood is a good friend if you need it. Okay, and I am just going to take you out now before you do something I don't like. Alright, so that's how you can get across the first one with only playing the top switch and then the bottom switch. You can just use the hook shot to get over here. Now then, let's see if I remember this order. Not that one. Okay. So this is when you would figure out, oh, some blocks have to be pushed down in order to free them. So if I remember, I think it is this one. Yes. So I have to do this one in order to free that one block. Now, of course, transferring my soldier to this switch will reset the one block. Ah, you know what? I don't like you. That's how much I don't like you. I actually pulled out the blast mask. Alright, so this one is the one that I want. So this is only the 4th time I have played the Elegy. And if you were doing things correct, it is, yeah, absolutely correct. It's 9 times you would end up having to play that song. Ow. So right now, I have effectively reduced the number of times you play the song by half. And you'll see what I mean here in a bit, because this is a very interesting advanced application of the song. So for that one switch that I just pushed there, I needed to play it as, well, I did need to play it as Link, but I also have to remember to be ready to play the song as Link, because I'm now going to play the song here, which transfers the soldier onto here, but more importantly, off the switch. So now the block will return to the original location with me on it. So even the camera has to pick up. And because of that, we're right next to this hookshot switch. I'm also going to get on the ground because I heard flapping. Oh, I thought I heard the Keese was nearby. Yep. I know I shouldn't be fearing the Keese because I'm on land, but Keese are annoying. And with that, we're up at the top. Get that switch triggered. And now we don't have to do the annoying puzzle again. We have made it to Stone Tower Temple's entrance. And on the next episode, we will begin our journey into Stone Tower Temple, and hopefully we will finish it in its entirety. So look forward to the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.